So I've always been an angler. I was in the software world, um, but I am not a fishing pro by any means. In fact, I've had many, 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 many unsuccessful days on the water. I try to learn every time I'm out, but I'm not always a successful angler. And that frustration finally came to a head to me a few years ago. For about half a year, I was planning a week-long fishing vacation on a lake called Rainy Lake in northern Minnesota. Rainy Lake is a massive lake, but provides opportunity for trophy walleye, pike, smallmouth bass. The weeks and months before the trip, I'd spent countless hours online, trying to research the lake. With most, and most often I was coming up with blanks, especially when I was trying to look for sort of where to fish based on the season and conditions and all that stuff. Again, the lake is 360 square miles, so it's gigantic. So that sort of task of trying to eliminate unproductive water is quite daunting. I was already spending, really like $1,000 or $1,500 for the trip with lodging and travel and stuff. So I really didn't want to pay for a guide, the $400 or $500 for a guide. So I basically went off and based on what I could find, which was little to nothing, and the end result was basically the worst fishing week of my life. On my drive home, my 9-hour drive of shame, as I like to call it, back to Madison, I thought to myself, there really had to be a better way. I knew that some of the reasons I couldn't find meaningful info was because there wasn't a way in the current, information sites that were out there for, secretive anglers to selectively share information. And I also knew that there was limited forums for consuming sort of location-based information. So that's when it hit me that, the world needed a map-based fishing social platform.